Right now it's Wednesday, which means it's about that time. We told you, you know what, we're trying to reintroduce a few things, okay? And they have been described, okay, as the driving force when it comes to purchasing power of motogaris. Some say this is a trend globally. But you know what, with the dollar now basically, I read somewhere that yani by May it's going to hit 150. That means it lost 50% of its value, believe it or not. And May is not too far off. Can you import anything? In studio to talk all things vehicle purchase, it's Sam Amera from AutoCheck Kenya, marketing manager. Sam, karibu sana, my brother.
Asante sana for having me.
Sam, hebu karibia hiyo mic kidogo tu.
Kama tukendani na mic.
Do you?
Thank you very much for having AutoCheck on the show.
Yes.
We are really, really honored to be doing this with you.
Karibu sana, my brother. Sam, very quickly now, tell us about AutoCheck first of all, bro.
So, AutoCheck is basically, okay, in a nutshell.
Yes.
So it's just a digital platform where you can come, access cars, get loans,
yes,
get financing basically for the car, get the insurance, get the tracker, and you drive off with your car within 48 hours.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What's the procedure there now? I mean, obviously, you've basically broken it down. But even finance, you guys sort out vehicle finance as well?
Yes. So what we've done is we've partnered with a range of financial partners.
Yes.
So both micro and macro lenders. Right. We're talking about banks. We're talking about small, small lenders. So what you do is that when you actually come to the AutoCheck platform, and you get a car that you like, or you out there in Nairobi walking around in this hot sun, and you see the car that you like, you don't need to walk from bank to bank looking for financing. So you'll just fill the normal KYC, fill in your details, submit it to AutoCheck, and we float it within our system to our banking partners, our financial partners, and they all shoot you offers. I'm telling you, within 6 hours, you'll get so many offers, and all you have to do is say, this is what I'm going with, and then we'll just process it.
Very good. What is the general parameters in terms of range of interest generally?
So it's hard to pin it at one.
Yes.
We can let's work with an average of 19%. But then this is what happens is so your financial statements is what is going to really decide this. So how much you earn, how much you can be able to repay, the type of car you want, how long you want to pay, all that matters. Yeah.
Okay, Sammy, now let's talk motor vehicle purchase. You know, the dollar's taking a beating. And the shilling rather is taking a beating.
Shilling is, I don't know how we moved from 100
surely
to
it's now 130.
130, is it 130, 137?
You see, now 130.
Yeah, we can't even keep track of it. It's just spiraling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, for those who do not have dollar accounts, first of all, now let's talk driving car sales up in Kenya, right? Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, we've got the baby boomers. Let's clarify. The baby boomers were the ones who were born when, bro?
So baby boomers are from 1946 to about 1964.
I like that.
So these are the guys, old money.
Bus.
Old money.
Just post World War II.
I didn't say that. Our customers. So I don't want to put it out there
Yes. I like that. Old money, but you're very, very real.
Yes.
Very real.
Yes.
And then we've got the Generation X's, my brother.
Yes.
Who are?
So X is about 1965 to about 1980.
I like that.
Yep.
Sounds like took down your box. And then there's Generation Z.
Oh, Generation Z. Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you something about them. But for now, they're born between 1997 to 2012.
Okay.
Yes. Like we've got 22-year-olds.
Yes.
Driving around with Beamers and Benzes and all that, and you're like, wait, what happened?
Exactly.
What happened?
Exactly.
Like you,
Yes.
But they're doing it. They are moving. They don't have time to fumble and negotiate with the employer. If they don't like the deal, they walk out.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So they know their worth. They know their rights. They were born in the ages of I know my rights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So those are the Generation Z's. We want to talk about these people that we are now calling. They attribute and account for 69%. 69% of what? We're talking about the Millennials, Sam, right?
Yes. That's 1981 to 1996.
Bas.
Yes.
Now, tell us 69%, 9%, 20%, and 3%. These are percentages that you've put out there, Sam. Let's break that down because we're talking about the how millennials are driving car sales up in this country. And you'd think that with the shilling and the dollar, this would not be the case. How are they doing this? And then put those percentages in perspective, please, brother.
So what happens is most of the millennials actually have the highest purchasing power.
Yes.
So these are the guys currently on payroll.
Yes.
They've got big salaries.
Yes.
So arguably they've got a better negotiation power. So they walk in and they say, I want this.
Yes.
This is what I'm going for.
Yes.
How much will it cost me? So whatever you tell them is, okay, so how much is the deposit? Like for Airtel, for AutoCheck, for example, our deposit is just 30%.
Wow.
And there are guys we actually take 20%,
Yes.
depending on your credit score.
Yes. Yes.
So if let's say you're driving a 2.5 million car,
Right.
it just means that with as little as 750,000, you drive off with a car.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it. So in 2 days, your loan is processed.
Yes.
And you get your car keys.
Yes.
Your car has insurance. Your car has a tracker.
Yes.
And you drive off. And we just, we can do a check off, or you can just be submitting the cash.
Right.
Super.
Okay. So they account for millennials. They account for 69%, brother.
69%. And what's interesting is that because they can afford the loans,
Yes.
they're not afraid of taking newer models. They don't want to look at that, premium in your car.
Yes.
Sijui,
Yes.
all these things that people look
yes,
at.
yes.
No, they want whatever it is
Yes.
that is the latest.
Right.
They are very tech savvy, they are environmentally conscious. So they actually look for cars with fewer carbon emissions, advanced features. They
Right.
they come asking about, what do you have that's hybrid, what do you have that's electric.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and then let's go back. They're 69%.
Yes.
Then the second biggest percentage there is and this one, I was kind of taken aback, the Generation X's. I thought that,
Yes.
we would account for a bigger percentage, but they're 20%. Break that down for me.
So for the Generation X is very interesting. I think with the advancement in technology that we're experiencing, most of them will be phased out in the newer jobs, the new age jobs, digital jobs, but they still have a higher spending power. So you find that they're buying slightly more expensive cars, and the twist is that most of them could actually be buying either cash or outright.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
so the only difference is that the millennials are actually going for loans.
Yes.
So
yes. Okay.
yes. So the Generation X actually maybe have some of their financial things,
Right.
flowering now
Yes.
and blossoming, and
Yes.
they're able to bring in the money. And what's interesting is that they're not even taking small cars. No, they are going for the X5s,
Yes.
the Outback, the
Yes.
Foresters.
Yes.
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 And I think it's mainly for most of them, this is when they may be edging towards retirement, so they want a car that they can do road trips. They want to, go look at their projects, stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, so that is Generation X, and then also the millennials. 3% and 9%. Who has those percentages? Let's get into that with Sam Amira, marketing manager, AutoCheck Kenya. We're going to get into that next. And you know what? You might be one of those ones who loves your Motogari so much. And you know what? In studio, or have you seen this car that you really, really, really do love? Well, you know what? Here's AutoCheck Kenya's marketing manager, Sam Amira, is in the studio. Karibu sana, Sam.
Asante sana bwana Kwach.
You know now the dollar, it's going to $1, 137, 138 Kenya money. Yeah. And,
It just keeps rolling.
it just keeps rolling, my brother. And Sam is here and is breaking it down about how buying a car, we want to make it easier and simpler for you to do exactly that. They account for 69% of the buyers market. We're talking about the millennials. 69%, my brother. And then Kinabuda. Oh, money.
Money is just a 3%, but they're moving
3%.
serious cars.
By the way, right?
Yes.
Those are the guys of the Range Rovers and the...
Absolutely.
and the VXs,
and you can imagine it's only 3% of them who are coming for loans. Yeah.
3 out of every 100.
Yes. Give or take.
Jesus. My Jesus. Okay, so they account for a combined 29%. I'm talking about Generation X is 20%. And Generation Z, 9%. Break it down for us there, brother.
So for Generation Z, that's about 1997 to 2012.
Yes.
So these are people who, most of them are in their first jobs.
Yes.
They've just been maybe bumped up they've been confirmed.
Right.
And a lot of careers right now have that tweak of tech, digital.
Yes.
So for most of them, it's I don't want to go on a mat with my MacBook.
There we go.
I don't want people to push me here in a matatu.
Yes.
So let me get something small. So they're not buying really, really expensive cars. I think their average spend is about 1.3 million.
All right.
But
sorry, Sam. For that 1.3, Mike, what are we looking at? What kind of motogaris, brother?
Oh, because of the dollar,
yes,
we are looking at Vitz.
Oh my God.
We are looking at Demio. We are looking at Note.
Yes.
Don't say, oh my God, they're good cars. These are very, very good cars. Look at the latest rally.
Oh yes, by the way, yeah. No, but I'm just talking about because of the dollar, something that was 900k a meter now, then before
900, just a year back.
Yes,
I think a Vitz was about 600.
There we go. Let's hear.
So now it's more than doubled. More than doubled. So they clearly cannot just walk into a showroom and get this.
Yes.
So they still need to come and get a loan from us.
Yes.
But you know what? I think we've made the process too easy. We've made it very, very transparent.
I like that.
And more Kenyans are actually going for auto loans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see you. Just first job. You don't Sumbuana in a mat. That's Generation Z. They account for 9% though, brother.
Yes.
Okay. Now, the last one there, I see is Generation X, 20%, one of every 5. Mm-hmm. Let's break these guys down. Where are we? This is from 1960, 68.
X is from 65 to 1980.
Okay, so that is me. I'm inside that box, a good one. So, Dani Kabisa. Break us down there, Sam.
So, for the Generation X, these are people who I think they've already invested.
Right.
They've started seeing a bit of the ROI coming in, and they can decide, you know what, I think I'm going to reward myself.
Yes.
So these are people who actually buy maybe their second or their third car.
Yes.
You already have a sedan.
Yes.
You've got a 4x4.
Yes.
But now you know what, I want a typical off-roader.
Yes.
Or maybe I just want now a very, very economical car that I can, use to shuttle from one place to another. So they're in there, and they're giving the millennials a run for their money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I like the way you broke it down, Sam, because these people, us people, the Generation X's, because you said, you want a 4x4, you want an off-roader so that you can take those trips.
Yes.
And it's literally, that is the mind's eye we've got there. These motis now are going for literally like how much, my friend?
So for them, their range is between 2 million and about 3 million shillings. That's what they're spending averagely.
Yes.
So as I was saying, you find that most of them are into very, very sleek cars. They're into the 5 Series, BMWs, into the E classes, and you don't want to run to shags every other time with that.
That's true.
So what they do is they come and say, you know what, get me an old Prado, get me an old X-Trail, get me an old something.
Yes.
And this is what they want to go up and down, or get me a smaller car that I can, use around.
Yes.
So they're not afraid of spending their money. It's only that they're a bit cautious on what they attach in terms of collateral.
Right.
Yeah.
So now, Sam, let's just to clarify. So once somebody has where do I identify the cars from? Is it from the yard, or can I basically even go online and say, listen, Sam, I've identified this one, sort it out?
So it's very, very open. Scenario number 1. You're walking around Ngong Road, Kiambu Road, Limuru Road, Hurlingham.
Yes.
What do you see?
Motogaris.
Motogaris,
yes,
with a very big banner written auto check.
Yes.
Car financing, processing in 48 hours. These are all our partners. These are car yards who guys have brought in their cars, and what we do, so when the cars are brought in, we actually do a 360 inspection on them. So we carry out a full inspection before we load it onto the AutoCheck website. So by the time you're coming in, you already know this car, this is the certificate of inspection. You can see what failed, what passed, and we can't finance a car that on our records didn't score anything above a 3.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. What's the lowest?
A 1.
Okay.
One being
is 5?
5 being the highest.
Okay.
So 3, 4, 5, we're going to finance it.
Okay.
So once you see any of those cars and you walk into the dealership and you say, I want this car, I want to get it on loan, they're going to refer you to AutoCheck. So at AutoCheck, what will happen is they'll refer you to us. We've got an account manager on every route. So this account manager is going to help you with the details. I need your ID, I need your bank statement, I need this, yada, yada, yada. Fill this in for me,
yes,
submit it. And all this can be done digitally. Yeah? And then once you do that and we get the information, we now share it with our financial partners. So they look at it, scrutinize it. Within 6 hours, you've got offers coming in.
Come on. Yes.
Offers coming in, and you just decide, you know what? Hey, AutoCheck, I want to go with this bank.
Yes.
Or I want to go with this financial partner.
Yes.
So once you sign that, what we do, we now, the account manager now takes you again to the yard. That's if you saw it online.
Yes.
Takes you to the yard, you do a test. Kenyans are touch and feel
That's true.
country.
Yes, yes.
That's what we like to call them.
Yes.
Yeah, ata maembe lazima mtu afinye.
Bus.
Yeah.
But so Sam, so it's got to be somewhere that is AutoCheck accredited. I cannot be going to Jamhuri Park on a Sunday.
No, you actually can.
Uh-huh.
So it's anywhere you see the car. But before we finance it, we are going to do inspection for the car at our cost.
I love it.
So remember, if you go to any other bank
Yes.
or to a bank directly,
Yes.
you're going to be told, okay, now go do inspection at this
Bus,
place.
exactly.
Okay, you've come back. Okay, now go do this. Okay,
Yes.
now go bring this.
Bus.
But then for us,
One-stop shop.
it's a one-stop shop. So you come in, we'll do the inspection, we'll tell you this guy is okay, we're able to finance it.
I love it. How does one get in touch?
So autocheck.africa/KE, because we're in several countries. We're in Uganda, Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria, Morocco, Ivory Coast, and we're expanding. We're expanding.
Good one.
Yeah, look out for us.
Good.
So you can get us on the site, or you can just walk into any car dealership, anything branded AutoCheck, and we'll be able to guide you from there.
I'm coming. I'm going to be coming looking for you, Sam. Thank you so very much. Sam Amira, marketing manager, AutoCheck Kenya. Man, if you want it, listen, just go through AutoCheck and you will get it. See you.
Super.
Asante sana. Thanks for coming to studio, my brother. And we shall see you soon.
Asante. Karibuni.
Twashukuru.
Cheers.
Yeah, 52nd Street.